शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहं
Namaste. Welcome to Kaivalya Yoga Gurukulam for this guided meditation. In today's meditation, we'll begin with taking awareness from the body to the breath. And then we'll chant just 7 ohms, one for each of the centers of consciousness. And then stay in meditation for a while. So let's see how the universe guides us in this direction. So let us sit straight. Take your positions. We always begin with a reverential prayer to our beloved, the Guru. If you do not have a Guru, then pay your respects to the higher mind, the higher self, the spirit within. It is only through reverence, a sense of prayer, a worshipful attitude, that the doors of the higher dimensions open. So let us approach this in humility. Sit up tall and straight, either in your chair, your stool, your bolster. Pay attention to your body first. Don't be too eager to jump into meditation. How are your feet placed? Whether your lower back is supported and is straight if necessary, make the final adjustments. Because the vessel in which these dimensions prevail and the doors to these dimensions lie has to be steady for us to progress. So steady your body first. The spine is straight, ideally. If you're unable to sit straight for any reason, then you could lie down on the floor, flat on the ground, as in Shavasana. That is a more advanced practice because you will tend to fall asleep. But if you don't have a choice, you could do that as well. Shoulders relaxed, hands on either side of your body, palms facing up or down, it doesn't matter. You could keep your fingers in the chin mudra if you're used to it. Otherwise, you could just let it be. Your neck slightly tilted downwards. A mild Jalandhara bandha in place, so that the consciousness is retained in the region of the brain and the throat. Eyes gently closed. Let's take in a deep breath and gently take our mind inward. This is a journey within. key to the universal wisdom, the key to expanded consciousness, the key to experience spiritual awakening lies within. Having set the body still, shift your awareness to your breath. Simply observe your inhalations and exhalations. Do not be concerned about the ratio, the kind of breathing that you need to do. Shift your awareness to your breath. Observe how with inhalations a part of the universe enters you, and how with every exhalation a part of you goes out into the universe. Observe this dance, this rhythmic cycle of inhalation and exhalation. With every inhalation, draw the universal energy. With every exhalation, go out into the universe, along with the breath. Gently. As this rhythm is automatically played in your body, the rhythm of inhalations and exhalations, take your awareness to the base of your spine. At the base of the spine, the region of the anus, lies the Mooladhara. Foundation. This is where the consciousness goes back to in deep sleep. Where life simply exists. This is where we were in our mother's womb. The consciousness and the Mooladhara. This is where we were in the few days after we were born. Where we simply existed. In the Mooladhara, there is only existence. And it is in this level of consciousness that we hold memories across many lifetimes, lessons learned in our evolution, instincts and impulses that shape our thoughts, our actions in our everyday life. The center is connected to Mother Earth. Surrender your memories and all the experiences gained previously to Mother Earth. As you listen to the Bijakshara of this center of consciousness, the sound, Lam. 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 Become one with the earth. Let your muscles, your bones, your tissues, your skin, your hair, your nails, everything that reminds you of the earth element, the material, physical body, let it merge into this chakra and thus into the earth. The Annamaya Kosha. As you chant this Om, merge into the Mooladhara. Allow the sense of smell to merge into the earth. It is through this emergence that we transcend the material. Let us chant the Om for the Mooladhara. Take in a deep breath. Bow to Mother Earth. Invoke the mighty, majestic energy of Ganesha. To open this door and release you, guide you from the consciousness of the physical to the subtle.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Gently shift your awareness an inch or so above the Mooladhara. Become aware of the region of your sexual organs. Urinary bladder, kidneys, that region. Where the water element is predominant. From solid matter, allow your consciousness to drift into liquids. When you think of water, you begin to understand the possibility of harnessing the energies of water to direct the water in the direction that you would want. This is the second center of consciousness, the Swadhisthana. Where the I in you temporarily resides, thinking that to be its home. For the most part, our reality in everyday life is determined by the Swadhisthana chakra. This water element is connected to the sense of taste and essentially to all the senses. We form our likes and dislikes. We perceive duality and plurality. When our consciousness peeps out of the window of this chakra, as you listen to the sound of this Bijakshara, the sound of this chakra, at least temporarily give up all likes and dislikes. Allow the water in your body, your blood, your sweat, urine, tears, saliva, to merge into the waters of this planet. Let your consciousness be filled with rains, rivers, the sea, the ocean. Merge into the water element.
Vam. 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 Vam.
Bathe in the life energy, the prana that is sustained in the water. And reverentially bow to the water principle of creation. Reverentially bow to the mighty power that this element exerts over the senses. Water is responsible for creation, and thus the water element, the Swadhisthana chakra, is situated in the region of the sexual organs. Water has the power to bring life. Create life. Sustain life. And destroy life. As you chant this Om, merge into the water element. Surrender all ideas of duality, likes, dislikes. Surrender the senses to the divine consciousness. Take in a deep breath. The principal energy of this chakra is the energy of duality, the male and the female principle, the Shiva and the Shakti principle. Reverentially offer your homage to this divine dual principle. This dimension of reality. Pay homage to the Shiva and the Shakti within. Gently allow the mind to transcend this principle of duality, the reality of the senses. And slowly shift your awareness to the region of the navel. This is where the sense of I is born. Sustained, maintained. The I in us is the crest jewel, and therefore the name Manipura. This is the Manipura chakra, the city of the jewel. The center that holds the I within. Your definition of the I reflects in the reality around you. The people in your lives, circumstances in your life are all drawn to you based on your definition of the I. Which I do you constantly identify with? Determines the reality that manifests in the water and the earth element. The I in us is mere thought, a powerful thought. This center represents the fire element, connected with a sense of sight and therefore perceptions. How we perceive the I within is reflected on how we perceive the world outside, and thus create a reality of our own. As you listen to the Bijakshara, the sound of this chakra, offer the little I into the universal fire. As a yajna, as a sacrifice, offer. so that the bigger I, a better I, emerges. The energy of the center is known as the son of Shiva. And it is the energy that safeguards, nurtures and maintains all the 6 centers of consciousness, from the base of the spine to the third eye. Reverentially bow to this divine energy of the son of Shiva, known as Subramanya, who has 6 heads representing the 6 chakras, who sits on a peacock that has the potential to expand her plumes to a beautiful dance, the dance of consciousness, who holds a spear representing our spinal cord in his hands. Reverentially pay homage to this divine energy as you listen to this mantra that invokes the principle of this chakra. Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Aim Eem Nam Lam Sau Sharavana Bhava. Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Aim Eem Nam Lam Sau Sharavana Bhava. Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Aim Eem Nam Lam Sau Sharavana Bhava. As you chant this Om, offer your pranams, your salutations to this divine energy. It is only through grace that these doors open Taking a deep breath. Gently shift your awareness to the region of the heart, the chest. This is a center of consciousness that holds the mysteries of unstruck sounds, our emotions, feelings, bhava as it is called in Sanskrit. The name of this center of consciousness is anahata. It is said that after enlightenment, the soul resides in this center and helps one function in the world. It is the Vaikuntha. It is the city of Ayodhya of Ram. It is the throne in which Hanuman, the energy of the wind, sits deep in meditation. This center is connected to the wind element. Every breath of ours is suffused with this divine energy. When you inhale, it is so, the divine energy. When you exhale, it is hum. Become one with the Hanuman energy. Consciousness becomes mighty as that warrior to control the wind element, to transcend the subtlety of the wind. As the wind in the body regulates, the mind too comes under control. All that is regulated from this center of consciousness. Thus channelizing the power of emotions and feelings to a higher awakening. As you listen to the Bijakshara sounds of this chakra, allow your heart, your chest open. Merge into the wind. Travel far and wide, expand in all directions. Because having sacrificed the little I in the fire element below, the bigger I now expands along with the wind, freely exploring the idea of omnipresence, omnipotence and omniscience. Sit on the lap of Hanuman and let him carry you through. Expanding the vistas of your consciousness.
Yam. 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 Yam.
This is the divine center where consciousness sits as the supreme being of the universe, Narayana, with abundance in his heart, Lakshmi. The center of consciousness is suffused with love. Oneness. As we chant this Om, merge into the wind element and let your consciousness expand. Merge into the principle of Narayana. Taking a deep breath. Reach out to the Supreme Consciousness with reverence, with devotion, the sense of unconditional surrender as you listen to this divine chant.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
The divine principle Narayana sits deeply absorbed in meditation in this chakra, waiting to be awakened. Gently shift your awareness to the region of the throat. Shift your awareness to the empty space in the throat, where sound emerges, sound begins to manifest. From where we are able to communicate, creating sounds, vibrations, frequencies. And those sounds, those frequencies, those vibrations slowly settle down in the lower chakras, bringing reality to us. Finally into matter in the earth element. Sound is the source of all creation. Every thought in the head is a sound. It creates a vibration, a frequency. Every spoken word is a sound. Every feeling is a sound. In order to control the wind element below, the mighty warrior Hanuman chanted the name of Ram. He created a sound energy. As you listen to the bijakshara of this chakra, let your consciousness expand into space where there are no directions, no boundaries, no limitations. If it is hard to visualize, just simply merge into the silence of space.
Hum, 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 hum. Hum. The center of consciousness is connected to the sense of hearing. Listen to the sounds of the universe. Listen to the silence within. This is the most subtle of all senses. And therefore, as you chant this Om, merge into space, merge into the nothingness, which is the key to potentially becoming anything and everything. Go back to that state before you were born, before life prevailed. Only space. Taking a deep breath. This is where the caterpillar begins to transform into the butterfly. Where the mind gives way to the spirit. Where we enter the divine valley of Kailasha. Gently shift your awareness to the center of your eyebrows, the command center. Beyond all elements. Nothing prevails and yet everything does. State of absoluteness. Standing on the edge of the seashore, you behold the ocean. From the center, the ocean of divine consciousness. As you chant the Om, merge into the center. Let only brilliance prevail. Merge into the brilliant white light. Taking a deep breath. Only Shiva consciousness prevails. Only Shiva exists. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 This divine brilliance opens the last center of consciousness, where you merge completely and fully. The Sahasra, the crown of the head and beyond. Listen or chant the Om, and as you do so, merge completely into oneness, into Kaivalya, into the Om. Om iti ekaksharam Brahma. Everything begins and ends in Om. Gently take a deep breath. As you breathe out, bend your head all the way down, dropping your neck down, allowing your chin to gently rest on your chest. And slowly allow the atoms and molecules of the universe to once again regroup and form into your body. And know that when you come back to the body consciousness, every cell, every atom in your body is vibrating with divine consciousness of Shiva, of the Om. of Narayana, of Hanuman, of Subramanya, Ganesha, of Indra, take in a couple of deep breaths and slowly as you breathe out, come back fully into normal consciousness. Gently raise your head up. Let us bring our hands together in front of our chest in Anjali Mudra. And with a heart filled with gratitude, grateful that we were given this opportunity to explore these dimensions of consciousness, let us offer this practice to the universe. Practices like these are not means to get anywhere. They are end by themselves, complete in themselves. Om Brahmarpanam Astu. Thank you for allowing me into your home. Thank you for being part of this journey. Let's end this class with one Om and 3 Shantis. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.